My friends, I have no doubt in my mind that at some point in your life, you held a perfect dream of love in your mind. One where you feel safe, where you know the comfort of being held in the arms of your partner, where you can imagine a beautiful life together and feel the butterflies whenever you can see them. Think of your first date, the excitement, the anticipation, and thinking that this feeling will never fade. Do you remember that idea of love? Well, at last you have decided to settle. You have met someone, perhaps experienced the glowing anticipation for everlasting love, and have come into the decision to spend the rest of your life with this person. This beautiful, gorgeous dream of love, connection, intimacy, and beautiful, harmonious life is finally becoming a reality, right? Well, when you are brave enough and honest enough to look a little deeper, it seems like that those dreams are not quite the real reality. When you truly look into your relationship, something has happened to your dreams, to your desires, and your passion. The idea of love that you once had has fizzled out, and the butterflies seems like they have flown away. This is a very reason why almost half of all marriages end in a divorce. So what's wrong? What happened? How and when did this beautiful, pure desire shift from a dream to a nightmare? A nightmare that consists of the growing distance between you and your partner, that increasing financial toll of failed marriage therapy, and the expensive coping mechanisms, the emotional turmoil that arises from every angry fight, or the frustration silence that looms heavily between you and your spouse. What about that dissatisfaction that pervades areas of your life beyond your relationship, the agony of unresolved suffering, and the sadness of unfulfilled dreams? What about the guilt of passing into the turmoil onto your children and subjecting them to parents who feel indifference or worse, hatred towards each other? When did these begin to tarnish your dream of love? Now, I'm not saying all of this to crush your spirits or, God forbid, to make you feel worse about your situation. Because do you truly believe that most couples turn around to face their partners in bed every single morning and look at their spouses and say, bingo, the dream of my life is lying next to me? Well, most do not, but some do. Some couples open their eyes every single morning, feel the warmth of their partner next to them, and think, I am the luckiest person alive. Day after day, decade after decade, they experience the embrace of everlasting love. But what does it take to turn your dream of love into a reality like this, rather than, God forbid, a nightmare? Well, I have discovered how to create this reality, and I'm going to be brutally honest, sharing with you the key secret of how to make your dream an everlasting reality. My friends, love, intimacy, romantic connection, these are all natural. You do not need to go to school. It's not something you need to get a college degree and everyone can simply experience it naturally. But what does need school is what I call the 80 years contract with the same person. What I'm talking about is marriage. Marriage, my friends, does not come naturally. And you will never experience that everlasting love and connection you dream to have unless you know exactly how the system of marriage works. Marriage, my friends, is a profession. It's not a lovey-dovey romantic wedding day or night. It's not an endless kisses and connection and physical connection. It is not a passionate night of love and physical intimacy. No. Marriage on its own has zero shelf life. And the only way to preserve your marriage and to ensure its shelf life is by going to school, by learning how it works, and becoming an expert at your own relationship. You might be asking me, how can you say such a thing? Well, imagine there is a person lying before you with a need for an open heart surgery. And I'm gonna ask you to perform this surgery, and you never attended medical school one day in your life. What is the chance that this person will die? 100% guarantee, I would assume. And what does it say about you? What does the fact that this person will die says about your character or about your mother-in-law? It doesn't say anything about any of the above. The only thing that it says, it's simple. The reason why this person will die is because you have no idea how to perform an open heart surgery. My friends, in order to actually fix a failing heart, you need to go to medical school, study anatomy, and learn the proper surgical techniques. Then only then, you will know how to exactly to succeed in helping and supporting this person. Otherwise, you will be left with quite a mess in your hands. Marriage, my friends, is not any different. So why do you keep trying to fix your marriage? Why, my friend, do you keep trying to fix something you know nothing about? And continue making mess and continue making your relationship worse and worse because you're trying to fix something you have no idea how. Here is another simple example, my friends. Have you ever baked a cake? I never did. But if you did, you know that the first thing you need to have in place called a recipe. A precise process and instructions how to bake a cake. My friends, once you have the recipe, go buy the ingredients and follow exactly what the recipe instructs. And you know what's gonna happen in the end of it? If you do it according to the process, you will have a sweet, delicious cake. My friends, you will have a delicious cake not because you're genius or smart or have a PhD in baking. The only reason you're gonna do it and you will end up with the beautiful results you wanted is because you simply followed a proven recipe. See, once you know what it takes to create a beautiful marriage, once you have the recipe and you learn the process and follow the instructions, you will see how easy it is to create a beautiful, beautiful love and everlasting relationship. It's literally a piece of cake. And you will see that your dreams will become a reality. And even better, not just your dreams will be a reality, kind of a dreams that you never even believed you're allowed to dream will be part of the essence of your beautiful life. How do I do this? Well, I've been working, my friends, with couples just like you for over 30 years. My name is David Toledano, and I'm certified life coach, hypnotherapist, and master transformational trainer, and also a rabbi. And for over 3 decades, couples of all kinds of situations, Jews, not Jews, and every walks of life, that I firmly believe that I was born to serve, I was able to support them in every stage of their deep, passionate desire of creating a beautiful, everlasting relationship. It doesn't matter where you are right now, whether you are preparing for life together, maintaining your marriage, or suffering an unhappy relationship. I'm here for you. And no, I am not a therapist or a psychologist or a marriage counselor. What I am is a relationship architect. All I want to do is to live my entire life serving you with the perfect blueprint to build your dream marriage. And I invite you to learn with me how everlasting, with an A and with a U, and blissful and joyful marriage really works. This is my course, the Scientific Academy of Everlasting Marriage. This is my invitation to you, my friend. And in my course, you will going to discover how to date yourself first, how to find what you're looking for, and the differences between what you want and what you need. You will understand what a relationship really is and the purpose of that union. You will become closer with yourself and your partner by creating, listen to the word, by creating a soulful connection. First in your mind, then in your heart, then in your soul, and then body to body. I created this course because I have learned to care from the bottom of my heart. And I know that the material in this course can save your life. It can heal your marriage. It can spark your passion and renew that blissful dream of love you once had. Most importantly, it can change the lives of your children, who will grow up in a safe, loving, and honorable environment, and pass this down to their children too. Yes, all of this is possible, but it requires you to learn, to understand, and to implement the bulletproof blueprint that I will give you. It's a methodical process in which you will learn from A to Z how to build and create your dream life in the most effective way possible. So my friends, I invite you to sign up today by clicking the button below. This method is not a rocket science. It's actually very, very simple and easy. It is very easy, my friends, to create your dream relationship and family life with one condition: if you know what you're doing. This course will give you everything you need to know, to love, and to live life in harmonious, in more fully passionate way, and to be loved as you desire, to communicate, to connect like a pro, grow as a person and as a family, live your life stress-free, and enjoy the utmost intimacy power with your partner. Your current partner will be your ultimate partner. That excitement, bliss, and intimacy will return. You might even start to feel the butterflies again when they walk in the door, even if you have been married for decades. Building this dream relationship is the best feelings in the world. And I invite you to begin by clicking the button below and joining me on this most beautiful journey together.